Hello again and welcome to the Warhammer 40k Imperial Guard video. Now before we get into today's video, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Sven Alexander Lagbien. I am probably pronouncing that completely incorrectly, but thank you for sending in this awesome picture of this really cool converted Imperial Guards. And the amount of detail you put into this guy is absolutely staggering. I believe it's an Anvil Industry pith helmet head swap. And looks absolutely awesome. Just really classic British Army style colours. The amount of detail you put into this, Sven, is really staggering in a good way, and I really appreciate you sending me this picture, and I've been really looking forward to showing this off on the channel. If anyone else has got any cool pictures they want me to use, please post them on my Facebook page. There will be a link down in the description below. Now, today's video is going to be a bit of a public service announcement. We've got a picture of a guardsman here, and I want to be talking to you guys about how you can get your hands on new guardsmen for a good price. It's basically a public service video, guys, which is do not buy the Guard Infantry box. Okay, that comes with 10 guys. It's £20 and it comes with 10 guys. Okay, and that's it. That is so extortionate. I don't like to do these sort of bashing games workshop videos. Whatever their prices are, whatever they are. But it is coming from the guy that only 5-10 years ago, it's not that long ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you could buy 20 guardsmen, the exact same kit that you get in that box, 20 guardsmen for £15. So now you're getting half the models for £5 more. So it is absolutely ridiculous. And so but if I'm telling you guys to go out there and get loads of infantry, you guys will be thinking, well, this is going to cost me hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Well, there is a way to take the sting out. There's a way to get your guardsmen new, so you don't have to buy second-hand ones, which could be very hit and miss. There's a way to get new guardsmen for a very reasonable price. You just have to be clever about it. So the first option is the most obvious one, which is the Snapfit Guardsmen models. Now these guys, for those of you that don't know, these are essentially monopose guardsmen which you can buy. And I think Games Workshop still does them. I'm just going to check on the website now. But what you get is you get 5. Yes, I found them there. So you get 5 Cadians only, and they are all monopose. There is 3 different poses in the models you get. And they come in 2 parts. The body and the torso and the head all come in one. And then the las rifle with one of the arms comes in another part. And you literally push them together. There's a little socket on the guardsman chest. And you push them together. And you get 5 guys. And you get them for £6. So if you wanted to get 10 of these Snapfit models, you could do that. You could get 10 guardsmen for £12. Straight away, straight up. So that's 10 guardsmen for an £8 saving. Now, the disadvantage of this, obviously, is that, well, you only get lasgun guys. You don't get sergeants. You don't get voxcasters. You don't get grenade launchers. You don't get flamers. So it's a little bit like, you're getting 10 rifles. So what these guys are really good for is for filling out a unit. Because in the guardsman kit, you get 2... you get a set of sprues which allows you to build 2 sergeants, 2 flamers, 2 grenade launchers and 2 voxcasters, but only 10 guys. So you actually get enough bits there to outfit special weapons and sergeants and whatnot for 2 squads, but you only have enough bodies to do it for 1 squad. So what you can do is you can use these Snapfit guys to add extra rifles, so then you can essentially use all the special weapon bits up on your 10 multi-part Cadian shock troops and then flesh them out with some Snapfit guys. That is one way of doing it. The second way of doing it, if you want to, is to buy the Steel Legion squad. Now these are metal and they are monopose, but they do come with a large variety of poses. So you've got, aiming guys, non-aiming guys, reloading guys, striding guys, hip firing guys. So you come with a large variety. The only bits which are all the same is the special weapon it comes with and the heavy weapon and the sergeant. Now this squad comes with a grenade launcher and a missile launcher and obviously you have your sergeant with your las pistol and chainsword. You get all that special weapon and heavy weapon. You get all that for £20.50, and they're metal models and they're cool. Like, that is such a good deal for 50. Now you don't get a choice. You don't get to put a flamer in there. You don't get a choice. You just got the grenade launcher, and you don't get a Voxcaster, but they're relatively easy to get your hands on. And obviously, you only get one special weapon choice, which is the missile launcher. And you know, if you don't want to take a heavy weapon with these guys, well, tough tits. You know, you've got the missile launcher in the squad, but you get that extra heavy weapon for 50p more. That is an absolute steal. Absolute steal. Imagine, you know, considering the heavy weapon box set now, if I'm not mistaken, it's mad. It's just find it now. The heavy weapon box set is £25. You know, I mean, a missile launchers are a good take all comers weapon. You've got anti-tank with the missile launcher. You've got anti-infantry. You know, and I'm always saying, if you know, one weapon the missile launcher combos well with is the grenade launcher, and you get that in that squad. So honestly, guys, unless you know, you have to contend with metal models which do chip, and they are heavy, and they are a little bit more difficult to transport, all those things. But you know, chipping being the main thing, you really have to seal your metal models, guys. But for 50p more, you get that heavy weapon. Now that's not, those two are actually, they're good deals, they're good things to be aware of. But what I'm talking about, guys, is you should be looking, if you want plastic models, which none of which are monopose, which come with a heavy weapon, and come with the ability for you to claw back some money, you should look at the Gene Stealer Cult section. What you want to be looking at for your Gene Stealer Cult is the Brood Brother Cadian Squad. Okay? Brood Brother Cadian Squad. It is, pardon me, it is £25. So it's £5 more than a regular Cadian box set. Okay, fine. But it comes with 10 guys plus a heavy weapon team as well. So that's actually, it comes with 12 guys. So actually it's £25 for 12 guys. It comes with a proper heavy weapon team. So what that means, guys, is you can choose your las cannon, your heavy bolter, your missile launcher, your mortar, whatever you want. You can choose which heavy weapon you want. Unlike the Steel Legion, where you have to take the missile launcher, with this squad, you can take whichever one you want. And it's plastic, so they're easier to build. And they're not monopose, so you can make some really cool, unique sculpts, and you can convert them and have cool looking guys. And they come with the flamer and the grenade launcher, and they come with the Voxcaster, just like the normal Cadian box set. It's essentially, what you get in this box, guys, is you get your normal Cadian bits, plus a heavy weapon sprue, plus a Gene Stealer Cult upgrade sprue. Okay? Now that Gene Stealer Cult upgrade sprue, you can use it to just do some cool head swaps on your guys. I mean, there are plenty of bits on that sprue which allow you to add extra looking, you know, nasty close. If you want a more rough and ready looking guard regiment, it may be a bit of a scum one, you know, the Savlar Chemdogs or some other sort of prison type regiment, or just not a goody two shoes proper military unit, but a bit of a more ragtag band of rogues for your guard. Maybe a hardened veterans who've had to fight on campaign for a long time. If you want that kind of looking regiment, you can use bits from the Gene Stealer Cult upgrade sprue. You've got a lot of they do have some like cult icons, but they're really easy to remove. Trust me, they just snap straight off, and they come with different looking grenades. So in the regular guard box set, you get like a big sort of, I don't know what you call it, like almost like Coke can grenade with lots of like fragmentation bits on it. Or in the Gene Stealer Cult upgrade sprue, you get the classic sort of, is it M67 ball grenade? Really, really cool. So you can have both those types of grenades on your Guardsmen. Also comes with multiple different close combat weapons like ragged knives, meat cleavers, really cool looking bits and bobs. And the ammo pouches it comes with are really, like, they're more realistic as well. They're small, so you get different kind of ammo pouches, different kind of grenades, extra close combat weapon, nasty looking upgrade bits, and you get the head swaps. Now, a lot of the head swaps, they do have that Genestealer, you know, sort of ridge down the forehead, so you may not want to use those ones because, you know, they look alien. But you've got plenty of gas mask heads, which don't show the Genestealer cult ridge. You've got the and plenty of goggles and bandanas, and it, you know, goes without saying that that ridge would be quite easy just to scrape off, so you don't have the ridge anymore. And Games Workshop themselves, when they use they use these bits to make a Savlar Chemdog model in the current codex. They simply just painted the Genestealer cult ridge as like a tattoo. So really cool. So you get those extra bits. Now, you may not want those bits. If you just want classic KD models, then you can sell the Genestealer cult upgrade sprue. Okay, you can sell that. And if you go on eBay now, this is in the UK, if you go on eBay, people are selling the Genestealer cult cultist upgrade sprue for, there's only two options that I can see, for $7.95 with free postage at £8. Another guy is selling them for $8.99 with £2 postage. So let's say you want to undercut the market, you could sell these things, you know, for, you know, £6 or £7 including postage. So that's £7 off your £25 box set. So you're looking at £18. You're back to the normal price. Plus you've got your extra guys in there. Now, if you want to take it a step further, you can buy these Genestealer cult guys from reputable third-party sellers. Now, one that I've used in the past, and they're not the best, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I found them to be perfectly reasonable. Is Triple Helix Wargames. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with them anyway. They do have the disadvantages. They tend to take 2 weeks to ship anything out to you. At least a week, sometimes 2. But these guys offer 25%, Triple Helix Wargames guys, they offer 25% off pretty much everything. So you can get a box of Brew Brothers from there for $18.75 straight up. Then you start selling the Genestealer cult upgrade bit in there. And, you know, you're looking at, so let's say that knocks another sort of £6 off. You're looking at getting a box of Guardsmen with a heavy weapon team for £12, £13. Maybe £15 if you include the postage you'll have to pay from Triple Helix. So it's definitely worth it. You know, you can. That's how you get a £25. That's how you get a £20 box of Guardsmen with no bits, no upgrades, nothing special, down to £15, and you get 2 extra guys, and you get you know, you're saving money and you get more. That's how you do it. So that's what I would recommend to do, guys. So yeah, there you go. I hope this video has been really useful. I know a lot of you will be saying, "Oh, I don't like buying Genestealer cult models; it'll feel wrong." Blah blah blah. Totally get that, and you can just sell the Genestealer cult bits, never see them again, and you've just got normal Guardsmen. I promise you, it's exactly the same bits. And it's if I was buying Guard now, if I was to start a new Imperial Guard army, I would not buy the Cadian box set. I would buy the Genestealer cult one. And I wouldn't even hesitate, because you buy 3 boxes of those and a command squad box, you've got a heavy weapon team, 3 squads of infantry, heavy weapon squad, 3 squads of infantry, and command bits. You know, you've got a platoon there. You've got a decent platoon there. Why would you buy? Why, you know, that's the starting of a great army. You throw a couple of start collecting sets on top of that as well. And, you know, you've got a 750 point decent guard force that you can start rolling some dice and getting some practice under your belt with. You know, you've got a couple of Liam Russes, a couple of commissars, command squads. You know, you've got officers there, and then you've got, 50 infantry and a heavy weapon team. You know, you'd be mad. Be mad to do it any other way. You know, you get a heavy weapon team in the start collecting as well. So you'd be mad, and that's like £100, 750 point, you know, well, maybe a bit more than that. £150, you'd have like a over 750 point force, and you could really, and you know, you could get those other box sets from Triple Helix as well, so get 25% off them. So you could probably, you know, for about £120, you could get yourself, if you're really smart and you sell bits that you don't want and whatnot, you can, for 120 quid, you could get yourself a 750, about 120. I'm roughly working this out. You could get yourself like a 750 point plus army that you could just start rolling dice with, and it would kick ass as well. It would be good. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found it useful. Please let me know what if you guys have got any cool money saving techniques, or any hidden gems or good websites that you like to buy from. And of course, I'll see you guys next time.